Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sorry I'm late. I need to get this monthly review out of the way. Totally forgot about it. Um, been working my ass off on the house and totally forgot. So I know it's late, but let's see how quick we can get this done. For the week, we had an outside day, bullish encompassing outside day, coming into resistance. We got the cross again, the head and shoulders top came down through support and slingshotted up back into resistance. So let's see what happens. Just to make sure we have a new month. It looks a little top heavy. I got a double top forming. I got a lower high. I got support. Watch out below if support does not hold. So again, on the weekly, nice burst of action into resistance. Let's see what happens this week. Does resistance take hold? You can see the trend line on resistance is straight down. But I do have a two-bar reversal. I got a whipsaw. Um, it looks bullish, but again, I got a huge top. I got a pattern that's formed, a large price pattern, head and shoulders top. Who's going to win? We'll have to see. Let's get rid of the crap. Bullish piercing pattern. Um, is that 50%? Because it didn't close above the 8, came into resistance, the previous lows, and got rejected. I think it's at the line, so whether you call that fair or out, is it in play or is it out of bounds? We'll probably see right in the morning, see what happens. If this opens up, starts moving across resistance, making it support, moving across into previous lows, above previous highs, momentum's going to carry. Is it, in other words, is this going to confirm as a bullish piercing pattern? Bullish piercing is when they open up, close all the way in, 15%, 50% of the previous candle. I don't have a calculator, but so you're looking about 44, which is 22, 52. I don't know. Just by guesstimating, it looks like it's just over the line of 50%, but resistance is right there and it got rejected at the end. So give or take. Anything can happen. And then for the monthly, I got a spinning top. Monthly close, spinning top. Not much of reversal bar, but spinning tops are indecision, and it could be the start into previous pattern. The next line of support is 2294. Let's get to Dow Jones. Looks like the Dow Jones started working inside of the previous pattern already. So in other words, it had a spinning top at one time, but it kind of busted down below previous highs. So now it's in the range. Next support is 20,140. Let's see how that weekly turned out. No bullish piercing pattern there. Definitely did not make it into resistance. Definitely didn't make a previous 50% roll. It looks like it made it inside this gap and got rejected. So look for this on a monthly chart. Look for it. It already broke down previous highs. Kind of bounced once, kind of bounced twice. Look for that third bounce into the next line. Then we have a full pattern top pattern, so watch out below. I really have always worried about how far away the price is to its support. My initial support is the 8. We'll see how it opens tomorrow, because once it opens tomorrow at this high level, that 8 will jump up. Not sure where it'll jump up, but it looks like it'll jump up to the next line of resistance. So, let's see how we open up tomorrow. I got support at 20,000. I got a gap support at 28. That looks like a bearish retracement. You got to cross over the 8, bearish retracement back into the 8. And then it's going to... What I was saying earlier is I'm really concerned about these steep lines of support. The steeper the line, the less support. The price can just slide right through it, no problem. So watch out below. It looks like it started. I got lower highs. I got support. Once that breaks down that top, then we have a confirmed top. Right now, I just got it rolling over into support, because it could roll into support, gather its legs, turn around, and make new highs. But if it comes back into support and then breaks down, then we have a top pattern confirmed. Watch out below. Shanghai looks like a little rejection for the week. A little whipsaw, a little head fake, a little throwback. It tried to break out. So now we have a cup, and here's the handle coming in. Short handles work, but the long ones usually, after they're done with those long handles, usually the price moves pretty good. But I also like that 1-2 punch. I haven't seen that very much, so let's see if we can find some of those that do that. I got a pushback into resistance after the breakdown. Not much of a 2-bar pattern, not closing above 50% rule. So it looks bearish for the initial week, start of the week. For the month close, look at that. I forgot about this monthly close on the Shanghai. Look for that flat top break. I mean, what can you say? Look at the 8 coming across. Look at that long line of support. Look at that flat top break. Flat top break. Bam! Looks healthy on the monthly. Just needs to gather its legs. See where we are in the end. Looks like I got higher lows on the 60-minute. Where was I bearish at? I think the daily, right? Yeah, it looks like a bearish retracement back into resistance right now on the daily. So watch for this to hit resistance, gather its legs, try again. Definitely watch that this month. The flat top break. I'll have to remember to review that and keep monitor on that. That looks like a nice break coming. It's got the 8, the 34, the 8, and the 13 all supported by the close of that monthly chart. Very, very nice. NASDAQ, how did it get down there? There, sorry about that. Someone's playing with my checklist. Let's get rid of the crap. Damn. NASDAQ's on a run. Run, baby, run. Daily, falling star. Got a nice pattern there. A W. Can you see the W? So we got a confirmed W, but I got a daily close on that. So watch out. Confirm on the downside. Always confirm the reversal bars. That could be just a look at support right here. That could have been just a throwback. Inverted hammer over support. It's not confirmed either way yet. That's the problem with candles. You have to wait for them to confirm. The VIX. Let's see how the VIX is doing. The VIX is churning on a dime. Watch it come out of that pattern again. Looks like the indices are going to have a tough time this week. That looks like a very bullish pattern. It came out of the pattern, came into support. Bam! The bullish retracement's in. Watch outside of that pattern. That's the VIX. Looks like volatility is going to be hitting hard here soon. Boom, boom, boom. Watch those downside moves. Crude daily. Actually, let's look at the VIX on a weekly. Coming outside that pattern. Boom, boom. That's a beautiful pattern on the bottom. Bottom pattern. Ascending triangle off the bottom. Can't get any plainer, simpler than that. That's a very simple pattern break right there. And the monthly. I don't know if the monthly's telling me very much. I gotta get... Excuse me. I got a hammer on the monthly. I need to confirm on the upside 13 and 14 and up. Boom, boom. Monthly's not showing me as much as that daily or weekly. Still have the pattern. Broke outside the pattern. Stick to the weekly. Very telling. Very telling indeed. Crude. Oh, crude. Saved by the bell. Again and again and again. Let's see, monthly. Monthly's got a huge reversal on crude. Flat top break. Broke, came back into support, holding support. Support's got to hold. I got a left, head, right shoulder, confirmed. Bullish retracement's in. Cracked, came back into support. Bullish retracement. Very telling. 70's the mark for a monthly chart. Let's get this stuff out of here. There we go. Let's look at a weekly. Let's drain down a little bit. Got higher lows. Stay above support. I got flat top break. Pattern is formed. Trade outside that pattern. And again for the monthly. There she is. 70's the mark. See if we can break 60 this time and get to 70. Boom, boom. Just took a while, I guess. Do we look at coal? No. No coal. Well, the monthly chart on coal could be a cup and handle. We're hugging support though. Could break down into the lower levels. So I don't think it's ready on that cup and handle. Cup and handle needs to confirm 50 and above. Breaks flat top at 50 will get you down into 70 on coal for a monthly chart. Now remember, it's a monthly chart, so it could take all year. So, oh man, oh my goodness. Gotta get this straight. So we had a nice higher lows. Those lows broke, but a nice U. It looks like it's going to whip right back across. Let's see how that works out this week. We've got 8 support. You can see it all the way up. Broke down. On the way up. Broke down. Bearish retrace. It's your best sell. Now it's coming back into resistance one more time. It's got to get above resistance lines to get the momentum back. That's a nice cup and handle. Daily. Previous high breaks into previous lows. Could take you up to the next range. I got resistance at 42.50. See the lows over here and the highs over here, making that a meeting line. Balance point. So let it cross 34, come back into support. I got a left shoulder, head. See if we can get that right shoulder in. That's coal on a daily. Or this could be the bearish retracement back into resistance. But it does look I have a left shoulder, head. So I have to keep an eye on that. And then monthly. Oh, let's look at a weekly. I got a little notice that the charts have changed. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks a lot cleaner. Something different. I just can't figure it out yet. I'm watching these charts, but they look very nice. Very happy about the new charts, whatever they did. Trading view. Yeah, it looks like a bearish retracement on coal on the monthly too. It's got a lot of work to get the momentum back. It's below resistance. It's got to get above resistance, back into support. Resistance broke down, came back into resistance. That's a bearish retracement. Breaks down, goes back into resistance, allowing it to come on in. That would be cool on coal anyways, because we need a nice opposing point. Gather our legs. We got resistance coming in. Gather our legs, back and forth, pop. Then we'll get a bullish run. Again, that's a monthly chart. It could take all year. 10-year note. It's got a back and forth. Trade outside that pattern. Monthly chart. It's whole hug and support above the 34. I got a double top though. Watch out below when it breaks down. Yeah, it looks like it busted through. Having a bearish flag into resistance right now on a daily. That looks bearish to me. I got support, 3 bottom here, 1, 2, triple bottom. If that triple bottom breaks, watch out below. You'll be in no man's land. I got support between the gaps, but that's about it. That's what you call no man's land. There ain't nothing over here. There it goes. Yeah, that one too. The Nikkei looks like that's breaking down too. Just follow the ball. Follow, follow, follow. In, broke down in, came back into resistance, broke down in, came back into resistance, got rejected. On the 8, came back in, busted down, bearish retracing right now into resistance, holding this very small line of support. Looks like momentum's going to carry another one that is going to be in no man's land. There ain't nothing over here. I got some very small supports. It's going to have to come into previous high breaks. I got a double bottom here. I got top level support here. But other than that, I got small little gaps. In previous high breaks is where it's at. Watch out below. Damn. It doesn't look good. Does not look good. Got plenty of support below here on a monthly though. And just to mention, we did have a breakout. And now we're in a high level consolidation on the monthly. Looks like it wants to come back in. Look for that line of support to break. Ugh, let's take this crap out. We did have a high flying pennant for a minute, but that got all screwed up because a new opposing point came in. Closing on its lows. Bouncing back in. Doesn't look good on the intradays or the daily weeklies. It's a bearish retracement there. Definitely broke down on the weekly. I got the cross on the weekly too, so that's going to take a while. No man's land below 18.8 on this one. Looks bearish for the next month on those two. Let's look at steel real quick. No bearish or bullish piercing pattern. Just kind of looks like a bearish retracement. Looks like it's not very doesn't look like it wants to come all the way back in yet. Monthly close. Still above the trend line. I got support down here. Need to get above previous highs. Watch the flat top break at 40. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I got support at 30. Breakout at 40. There you go. That's the range. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. All right, let's take out the crap. See what's going on. So the monthly chart is my favorite chart in the world when it comes to the break above the 34, back into support, making a higher low. This thing is gearing up. I think you guys all have heard me pounding the table on this. Broke above, came back in. Now we're trying for that 8 across. The bullish retracement back into support. Need to break above previous highs. We'll take out this intermediate high. Boom, boom, boom. Follow it all the way back up. Pretty bullish close on the monthly. I got the 13 across. I got the 8 across coming back into support. I got a huge pinch right here on the monthly chart. When price comes into a pinch, it has to make a decision up or down. And there's a longer term chart right there. Could stay in here for a while. But the bullish retracement's in. Just a little bit more work. That 8 is sitting on the monthly at 1260. Let's jump down to the weekly, see what's sitting at 1260. I wish they can have a simple moving average. I don't think that's right at all. It's close. No, okay, so let's start over. The 34 on a weekly is the daily 8. Ain't it? Nope, that didn't work out either. All right, scratch that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ugh, tired too. Excuse me. I got previous highs. Watch the flat top break at 1260. Resistance is at 1260. Looks like we hit it twice. Nice reversal here. Boom. Nice reversal there. Came back into reversal there. Price is in a pinch between resistance and momentum carries. Watch price come into support one more time, maybe. Anything could happen. It looks like it's opening down today. So it's going to have to gather its legs. Where is it going? Let's look at the hourly. Coming back into support now. Got higher lows. And I got a line of support right there. So I don't like this. This is a descending triangle. I don't like that at all. It's a flat bottom. If it was a flat top, I would love it because it would be a flat top break coming in. But that just looks like it needs to gather its legs some more. So look for it to come into support one more time. Hopefully it's quick and easy. It's how we like it. Or it could just linger and go sideways. It could gather its legs real quick and try across. I got a V bottom. I'm looking for an opposing point. V. Come back into an opposing point, make a pattern. Got rejected twice at resistance. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So look for just a quick consolidation up here and trying to get over here. We need to get over that weekly 34. Well, I guess we did make it over the 34. Flat top break, 1260. Let's do it. Silver, real quick. Let's take a gander at the monthly first. Monthly close. Let's see. Take the crap out. Closed above the 8. Came back into support. That's the bullish retracement. Price is in a pinch. Bam! Can't wait for this thing to move. So slow getting going though. God, it pisses me off all the manipulation. The open positions on contracts, it hasn't been greater, I think, ever in history. The contracts they're printing them left and right to hold this thing down. Someone's going to break the bank. I mean, this is a small market. What if someone just comes in and a few $1 billion and just buys the whole thing up? I don't know. It's crazy. It's got to get over here. Got to get your support lines good. It's the balance point. Crossed above. Came back into support. It's building. And if you look at the top and the 1980 top, right, at 50, we have a huge double top. A huge U and a handle. Got a huge cup and handle working. I want to see this thing break 50. It'll be time and a half. Weekly. You can see the previous breaks. Got to get over resistance. Looks like so far we're opening down 7 cents so far. Looks like it wants to come back into support. Make sure support holds. Previous high breaks are coming on the daily. You can see the 8 creeping across. Make sure that support holds. Looks like it's going sideways so it can meet the 8 somewhere in time. Support's got to hold. Copper, let's take a look at the monthly first. So copper came into resistance. It's going to come back down into support. So far it's hanging and lingering sideways. Got higher lows and resistance on top. There you go on the monthly. Watch those flat top breaks after it gathers its legs. Weekly, same thing. Let's get above previous highs. It's in a pattern. One thing to notice, we do have a whipsaw from previous highs. We have a cross. May need to come down into support somewhere, unless it wants to travel on up into the price pinch. Flat top break. Real quick, let's go to GDX. Let's clear that out. Monthly chart. Monthly chart. Into resistance, back into support. Into resistance, back into support. So is it building or is it going to crack down? Cracked below the 8 into the 8 resistance. Right now we're at support. Could need to gather its legs again. A falling star on that monthly. Watch for the support lines to break. Let it come back into the previous breaks. Previous highs, previous lows. Nice balance point at 17. Watch for the break. If it breaks, it's going to 17. Looks like we're on the weekly, we're going to cross above the 34 back into support. Watch for the breaks on the upside. Price is in a pinch on the daily. Looks bearish. Not sure until we get an open. And it looks like for the month we're opening down, so first indication is it's bearish retracement here. Anything could happen. I mean, it can gap open. I mean, we do have a cup and handle. We've seen cup and handles on the miners before they broke down, so let's keep an eye. Keep an eye. GDXJ. Same thing. Into resistance, back into support. Into resistance, back into support. Support right here has to hold. We do have higher lows, but it looks like it needs to gather its legs. Looks like I got support at 29, previous lows. I got support at the next lows or previous highs. 26 to 24. Could be a down. Could be a down month. Damn it. Don't mind the lines. monthly chart on this ain't working too well. This one's got to hold support. 330, 5, resistance at 16, 14, 8. It's just below, it's just above. Well, I guess I got a higher low, but I got a nasty reversal bar there on the monthly. Stupid cup and handle again. Where's the reverse head and shoulders on this? Give me a price pattern I can depend on. There's a reverse head and shoulders, but that broke down into another line of support. Maybe it needs to come into support again. Watch out below if it breaks down. Got a thin line of support. It needs to build. Build, 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 build. Build into resistance. As it builds, the 34 should come down, creating a price pinch. This is way far off for any good kind of moves. The open interest is huge. And just to remember, JNUG is having a reverse split later on this month. I'm not sure when that is. If someone can post that for me, it'd be awesome. I remember April 23rd. So huge break, came back into support. I got higher lows. Another falling star on the monthly. Oh, come on. Oh, it looks like the averages aren't working on this either. Got huge resistance at 60. It's just down in the dumps. They're just printing contracts in these stupid things. Everyone's short. The commercials have never been so short in their lives. And they just keep printing contracts. It's naked shorting going on. So bull. Tired of it. It's got to wake up. It's got to wake up out of its slumber. It's going to fall over. We got thin lines of support on the way down. Let's see. Hourly. Did it hold 7? God, man. Thought we had 7 in the bag. See how tomorrow opens. It's at support right now, but it is closing on its lows on the hourly chart. That's not good. Momentum can carry downward. Watch for the double bottoms if it opens up. As the open would be the double bottom, it would come back up. Maybe we get a reversal out of it. Looks like they painted the tape at the end of the day. Oh my god. Huge cup and handle. Just thinking a wedge, but it's not much of a wedge yet. It's pretty tight in here. I do have a reverse head and shoulders. Very, very tight in in there. Let's look for a breakout at 66. 677. On up. See if we can break that top trend line on the way up. It's almost there. God. It's taking forever. So Bitcoin decided to take off again. See how monthly closed on this. Now, I was saying on Bitcoin, silver, the 1979.80 close at 50, that nice U. And now on Bitcoin, we're doing that. We had a throwback, very volatile right there. Came back into support on the monthly. Previous high breaks at 1140. Momentum will be back in the show for the previous high break at 1260. If we get above 1160, excuse me, that would be breakout heaven. Because it'll be the 1-2 punch on the monthly chart. Came all the way back into support. Previous high breaks, use this as your support, 1140 and above. Still working it off the bottom. 1135 and above. Previous highs. Once it gets above there, use that as your support. Daily, daily, daily. Looks like we got a little push today. Reverse, head, and shoulders. Something I can count on. The right shoulder was more of a consolidation to the right. Previous high breaks coming in. It's a nice double top right here. Come on, let's get rid of this crap. Previous high breaks, right at previous high breaks. So it's at resistance, into previous lows, breaking previous highs, into the next range, which will get us to about 1200. Let's do it to it. Let's just take a look at a couple more here. My brain is dead. Flat top break coming on AG daily. See if we can get into resistance near 9 this week. And I got higher lows. The bullish retracement's in. Higher lows, prices in a pinch. It's really got to wake up to get things going. Momentum is on its side if it can just break the chains. Higher low, closing. It's got to hold support. Oh, let's see how URRE is doing. Why not? I love URRE on that long-term chart. It's got to get another break. Balance point. Looks like three on up for a monthly. Nothing to see here on a monthly except for that last move. Now it made a bullish inverted hammer right there. It's a couple months ago though. There she is. Nice hammer. Watch for previous high breaks at 2. Breaking into previous lows, above previous highs. Bam! 2 o'clock is time. I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening. Sorry I'm late. I'll get this up as soon as I can. Let me know what's going on out there. Please share, like, and comment. I'll see ya.